So everyone gets a full rest, means all of your HP is back, all of your spell slots are back, and there's a spring in your step. So you guys are heading to Phandalin. This is the first time any of you have been there, so you're not familiar with the town. You were just given directions on how to get there. It's pretty straightforward. There's a road you take the whole way, and you don't encounter any difficulties on your journey.
Nice.
When you reach Phandalin, it's about midday. It's the middle of the summer, so it's quite hot. The sun is very bright, and what you see as you're on the road, the rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old firestone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart tracks, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruin-mannered house on a hillside on the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up at you as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. So, Phandalin is not very big, but it's not really a village either. You can definitely tell that the buildings have an age to them. This place has been around for a long time. You guys are coming in from the north, and what you see as you go by, you see a sign for what is obviously a trading post, and you also see a smithy. Those are the first two things you see. But before you can make really any important decisions on where to go, what to do.
Are we in the town yet?
Yes, you're in the town.
I'm going straight to the bar.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I will let you go to the bar. A distressed woman comes up to you. She has the dress of a shopkeeper or a bar wench, or like just very plain clothes. And she comes up to you. She looks distressed. She looks distraught. She's sweating. Her eyes are wide, and she says, "Adventurers, 3 days ago, all of my provisions, all of my goods in my store were taken. Did you see them? Do you know where they are? Do you know where I can get it? I work at what's the name of the place? I work at the Lion Shield Coaster. Have you seen any things?"
I shove her to the ground.
Oh my god.
To the ground?
To the ground.
Make him roll. Make him roll to see.
God, if you could shove this woman to the ground.
I mean, you could easily shove her to the
I
ground.
shove her to the ground and I say, "We have other business to attend to."
Oh, jeez.
Last time I got
As I
shoved by a
walked
hugger, I died.
As I walk to the bar.
So it's not soft ground. It's like a hard dirt road. I'm not gonna roll for damage or anything, but like she's bleeding. Like you might have broken her nose.
Jesus Christ.
She screams at you, and then it's midday, so there are a lot of people out in the street. A lot of people. Everyone sees what you did, and every single person on the street, mouth agape, turns and goes into whatever the nearest building is.
Purvance was always taught that you should never hit a lady, and this may have an impact on his impression and how he feels about Hogger.
Not so chivalrous.
I step down from the wagon and I pull the woman up and I say, "I did see your stuff. I'm sorry about him."
I'm sorry.
She ran away too?
Yeah, I can't. Well, I mean, she's terrified. She actually ran away screaming. One, it's a
ran away
half-orc
screaming.
who she's not used to seeing,
Right.
and two, it just physically assaulted her.
I watched where
So-
she goes.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. So she runs almost straight south of where you guys are. She kind of goes behind some buildings. You can't see exactly what building she goes into, but
We know where
runs
she
south
works.
of you. Yeah.
We do know where she works.
Yeah.
I follow the lady.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow the
She
lady.
seemed kind of cute.
I think you made her cute. I didn't make her cute.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
made
I
her cute.
Okay.
She was distressed.
I don't like society,
Right.
but I also don't like to see I mean, I just wanted to tell her where her stuff
Oh,
is.
absolutely. I totally understand.
I'm not a jerk.
Yeah, definitely. So she, kind of in the panic state that she's in, she trips and stumbles a little bit on her way. So you very easily catch up to her.
Dress like
You pass by what looks like a shrine, and then what's a big building to your left that looks like a town hall. She enters another even more sizable building, and you see the symbol that you saw on the boxes.
I enter that building.
The door is locked.
Oh. I knock on the door and I say, Miss, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I generally don't like being in town. But I knock on the door and I'm like, sorry about all of that. I did see your items. They're in a cave about 2 days from here. If you send some people to go get it, pretty much everybody in the cave is dead. All the goblins are gone, so you could probably get your stuff back. Yeah. Again, sorry about that orc. He's kind of an idiot.
The only thing you can hear through the wooden door is very soft sobbing sounds.
Oh.
I stand there for like 30 seconds trying to decide what to do, and then I just kind of nod and tap the door and walk back to these two.
Awesome.
Purvins extends an arm out toward Hogger, and he says,
Hogger's gone. He's going
"Oh,
to
he's
the...
gone.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
never mind,
Straight
never
to the
mind
pub.
Purvins
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Sorry.
Hey Ben, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Since we're level 2 now, like some of us get like another spell and stuff,
Don't
right?
dick around with that stuff now, because it's going to
Yeah.
take too long.
We're in town. It
I'm
won't
already
really, it won't
dicking.
really come into play. I get
I'm
huge
sorry.
things at level 2.
Yeah, leveling up can take a little bit,
Well,
so we
I-
just don't have time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's
it's
exciting, I know. You get a whole bunch of new stuff.
So I have a lot of criminal contacts in a lot of towns. Do
Okay.
I have one in this town?
Not explicitly, because it's more profitable for you to have contacts in higher towns.
Right.
Or not higher, but bigger towns.
It's not a city.
Yeah, you don't have explicit contacts here. However, you are well connected enough that you probably know somebody that knows someone. So it would be fairly easy for you to inquire and get information.
So I'd like to go to the smithy, if the smithy is not locked.
No, the smithy is not locked, but
Cool.
he does not greet you when you enter,
Yeah.
and he is holding a large hammer in his hand in case shit goes down.
God, this whole town.
I was not expecting the whole town to hate you.
What?
Is,
Yeah.
This is unscripted.
When you're traveling with Hogger.
That's the beauty of D&D.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Right, exactly.
I go in there. I follow Andrew. We're just
Yeah. What's for sale? What do you have?
Well, we have plenty of things. I make the finest swords in Miles. I make the finest full plate armor you could probably ever find. You can tell he's never left the place, so he's making all these boastful statements.
Yeah.
To his limited knowledge, but he says we don't serve your kind here. So unless you can change my mind,
I say, what kind do you serve?
are you in the smithy as well?
I followed
Yeah,
him
yeah,
in.
Okay. The kind that we serve doesn't assault women upon entering town.
Don't lump us in with that.
That was
that
Hogger.
pile of massive.
That is a
muscle.
half orc, half human. That is not us.
Yeah.
Purvis walks in and he goes, "Hey guys, what did I miss?
Oh, Purvis.
We're getting our weapons made."
Who's the dwarf?
And then Purvis looks behind him and he goes, "What dwarf?"
I think he means you.
So both you and Lily are trying to reason with the blacksmith, who
Yeah.
obviously does not have a good first impression.
Yeah,
Of your
which is
group.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So please roll your persuasion check, and I'm gonna roll against
You
that.
Purvis has strong skills of persuasion.
Can Purvins help?
Is Purvins helping?
He was skilled in the art of persuasion.
She asked Purvins asked what was going on. I say, we're trying to have him help us.
The only thing for me personally is like Lilia and Andrea actually said like hey, we're not associated with him. We don't have
okay.
anything to do. So you can say something if you want to.
Purvis may have to step in after.
Okay.
I rolled a
Yeah, that's
2,
totally
which will
fine.
be +3, so that's a 5.
I rolled a 19 plus 0.
It turns out this guy's a little bit of a racist and spits at the feet of Andre.
Whoa.
Seems like he does not have a thing for halflings, but he is enchanted by Lilia's beauty.
Hi.
He says,
Perv.
I will let this fine young lass speak for the group, but if anyone else utters a word, I might have to forge some flesh.
Purvis is steaming. He is not like the way that this smithy is looking at Lilia. He is not like it one bit.
Oh God.
Does Permits do anything, or is it just like a disapproving look?
He's just.
I kind of go
smoldering.
like this. I'm like, all right.
Violet, find out if he knows where Miko is.
Miko.
How's Miko?
Miko,
the hell
I
is
know
Miko?
I know a guy. And ask him if he knows where Miko is.
All right. Thank you, good sir. Again, we had nothing to do with that orc. just putting that out there.
That orc is a right bastard, let me tell you.
You're telling me. I hate
Just roll.
that.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I just role play.
It's the Smithy talking. We have some weapons. Do you offer any services that might sharpen our blades, make them any better?
You think you
Anything
can
like
sharpen
that?
my blade?
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm not entirely certain
Purvis!
what you meant by that.
Purvis is mad. His face is red.
I know, we just gotta let this happen.
He says that. Purvis says, "That's it. I am leaving. I am going to go find Hogger."
I turn around and watch Purvis leave, and then I shrug at the smithy.
Well, that's one less non-person to worry about.
Okay.
This is why I never come to
I'm
the
out
town.
too. I'm out too. I'm gonna find Miko somewhere else. You two you do your thing.
Enjoy your
I'm leaving
sex
as well.
banging.
Referencing you, the blacksmith says, the Seven Hells is a Miko.
This is the first I've heard of him too.
Well, I see it's just you and me now, elf lass.
Listen,
Shit's getting weird.
this guy's a human, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's a big, fat, ugly human.
Okay. I've got about
Use your feminine
I've got
wiles.
about 200 and I've got probably about 290 years on this
Yeah,
guy.
but you can use your feminine
He looks like he's
wiles
about
to
50
get what
years
you
old.
want.
yeah, then
He's
that's about
creepy.
right.
Yeah.
To get what you want, and then
Yeah. Can you sharpen my scimitar or not, sir?
I could. What will you do for me?
I will give you money, gold.
Well, I fetch a. Roll an intelligence check.
Nice.
17
Good, that's
total.
good.
I fetch a pretty high price around these parts. You can tell that he's bullshitting you.
Yeah. And what, pray tell, would you consider a high price?
If you'd like me to sharpen this blade and transform the weapon with my art, I think about 500 gold would do me good.
Well, I guess you're not that serious about sharpening my weapons, then, are you?
Very
And
serious. That's
I
why I
tilt
fetch
my
his high price.
head in a way. In a way.
Roll for head tilt.
75.
You successfully tilt your head. Are you being suggestive?
I'm not very great. I'm not great at. I hate this. Like
Yeah.
I hate people. I don't like being in town. I think
I
that
thought you were
this
saying
guy,
you hate role playing.
No.
Okay.
I hate. Lilia does not like civilization. I feel very uncomfortable, and this man is, by the second, just reiterating why I don't interact with these people.
So it is extremely apparent that you are much smarter than this person.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
I say to him, "All right, sir. How about this? You sharpen my scimitar, and maybe a few other weapons that I might produce ahead of time. I'm anxious to see this skill that you talk about, this beautiful work that you do. I'm anxious to see how good you really are. Prove to me how good and skilled you are at fixing these blades, and I'll pay you what I think the work deserves.
What kind of good businessman does the work ahead of time?
I like this
Are there
guy.
any other blacksmiths in this town?
Yeah.
No, he's the lone smithy,
Yeah.
sadly.
Listen, friend. Either you can sharpen my weapons and take a fair price, or you can not sharpen them and get nothing.
If you weren't such a captivating young elf, I would tell you to get the hell out.
Well, actually, she's like 150 years old, but
300 and
Is this smithy
doesn't look old.
related to
326.
Dusty Barnes? Is this Dusty Barnes?
There's a strong
ancestor?
correlation between Dusty Barnes
Ancestor.
and this blacksmith. I'll tell you what, I won't go any lower than this. I will sharpen your scimitar, making it deadlier than ever for 150. I will not go lower than that.
Fair price.
I don't have any concept of what it should cost, so I don't know if he's still messing with me.
It seems like he has not entirely given up messing with you, but he's not being so chauvinistic about it.
Okay, I just turn and leave.
Whoa.
He
Nice.
says, wait. I can't let you leave. Can't let you leave without trying a little bit harder.
hate to
I'll
see
tell you
leave,
what.
But I sure love to watch you walk away.
Final offer. 25 gold and 1 date.
Do it.
Do it.
40 gold, no date. How about this? 30 gold and I don't cut off your hand.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, intimidation check.
Oh no, you don't do that in a weapons store.
Yeah.
Fuck around.
Well, this guy's pissing me
This guy
off. I
bad.
hate
Oh,
society.
this is going sour.
17.
Nice.
Jeez, good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can roll in town, but nothing plus nothing.
Okay.
I can roll in town, but I can't roll for shit in a dungeon.
He gulps pretty loudly, takes a step back, and says, 40 gold. It'll be ready in 24 hours.
Deal.
You
And
have
I
to give
slam
him-
my scimitar on the ground. Or on the desk, whatever.
As you leave, he meekly says that you should not slam your weapons.
Noted. I walk back into the street. and
Great.
These two, I don't know if you're there,
Well,
but if they're there, I say, man, that guy was
Hervis
just a
is
bastard.
he's headed to the
We're on
bar.
our way to the pub.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I
Every-
catch
so-
up with them, I say he's a
Yeah.
bastard.
Okay, so everyone's going to
To
the
the
pub.
pub.
So it is.
I'm loaded by now.
You weigh like 75 billion
I've
pounds.
had
You have no
10
concept
drinks
of
in a
time.
row.
And you gotta pay
So-
Yeah,
for
where are
it.
you getting all this money from?
So the
I haven't paid yet. It's on my tab.
Oh no!
Hogger,
It's on my
I
tab.
I greatly admire you wanting to get loaded. It's just I have to say certain things when you get into the end, so you're just going into the end right now, just with
Okay.
the way the different perspectives work.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's
Okay.
not a great thing to do. All right, so the first thing that you see that could reasonably produce alcohol is not in a pub, but an inn. There might be a pub around, you don't know. You're satisfied with going to the inn. You go in there, and what you would normally expect to see would be a lively scene. Patrons drinking, singing loudly, telling tales of whatever they'd done. It is barren. You could hear a pin drop in this inn, and
How many people?
one person,
Just the barkeep?
barkeep, that's it. He is polishing a glass so hard it looks like he might break it, and he is giving you an evil eye. He is a short, stout man with a beard that makes him look like Santa Claus.